stories about house hunts in Lagos, you will know that this is a big deal. My Lagos house hunt story is a bit unusual. I was very determined about what I wanted. I had lived in the mainland all my life, and I had just given myself a target, like I'm moving to the island, and I did that like a couple of years back, but I didn't have the money. I was depressed. I hadn't been doing anything. I'd been out of the space for 5 years. And so that day I just woke up and I went out with an agent and said, I'm going to get a place today. And fortunately for me, I got to see a place. My budget was 500,000 for a mini flat. But you know the stories around here now, you have to increase your budget. So I saw an apartment for 650 for a mini flat. It was like the bomb. It was really cool, relatable, okay space, and I jumped at it. But the clause of the matter was the apartment was still a work in progress building, and that was the reason why they said it was cheaper, and the property owner needed money to just round up the property. So the promise was within a month the place would be fixed. I was like, okay, a month is not too bad. I've waited for years, to get to the stage. And eventually 1 month ended up being 3 months. 3 months later, I had to put pressure on the property owner. I told him I wanted my keys so that I'll be sure that I wasn't being scammed or anything. And the first spoiler alert started. I was given a different space from what I paid for. A different apartment was given to me. I was furious. The apartment was smaller. There was no ventilation at all, And when I complained, the threat was send your account number. I was already scared of the stories I've heard about people talking about Lagos house hunts, and I didn't want that stress in my life. And so I was like, okay, I'll manage it. And I was cool with it. So the promise was the apartment would get ready. Now, my target was I wanted to move in October 17th, 2020. You all know 2020 was hard on everybody, especially with the COVID-19 stress and the NSAS drama in Lagos, especially. It was really, really hot. And I just needed my sanity back. I wanted something that would make me happy for me. So October 16th, the second spoiler alert came. The second spoiler alert was, we were told there was no money to finish the interior, because after 3 months, we needed to know why the building wasn't ready. And they said there was no money to paint. If you wanted to move in, paint it yourself, do the rest yourself. Well, I didn't see it as a big deal, so I decided to pay for these things. And the funny part of the whole story was the same laborers that were working for the property owners were the same people who were told to pay money to paint the house. So it was more like we were indirectly paying, to build a house with our own money for a house we had paid rent for. So it was really crazy, but I was desperate, so I didn't mind. Eventually paid, got the place painted. I spent about 80,000 naira, 65 to 80,000 naira, trying to perfect, the painting of the interior, just painting, not even any other thing. And when that was eventually done, I was so desperate. I wanted to move in October 17th. I carried my things, put it in one of the rooms, locked it up, and handed the keys over to them because it was still a work in progress. Like, you needed to still fix the toilet, you needed to finish up a lot of things. And, the security people there were the ones that were working in the house. So eventually, I went to check there October 16th, and just to move a day before I moved in. And I found out that there was water everywhere. The water closet that had been fixed was broken. I was furious. That was third spoiler alert. I was furious. I had to send proof to the property owner. I took pictures and sent to him. And the promise was within the next Monday, the next working day, we're going to fix it for you. Don't worry. From that 1 week, 1 day turned to 1 week, 1 week turned to 1 month again, just to fix water closet. I mean, I was livid. I was getting out. It was getting to me. I was getting really frustrated, and I just didn't want it. And eventually I didn't even have money anymore to do anything. Like, I was already flat financially. And so I had to send the property owner a couple of messages of how desperate I was and how he was treating me in a very unfair manner. And, when I was just talking, he said, you talk too much. Send me your account number. I mean, that was just the height of it. Like, Since when did send your account number become a threat for property owners in Lagos? Like, I was so livid. I couldn't even sleep over it. Like 11:30 p.m. that same day, I had to send my account number. This thing had stretched from July, and we're talking about December 1st. I mean, it was crazy. I forgot to mention the fourth spoiler alert. Some of my properties got missing in the same apartment where the security were working as the painters and laborers of the apartments. Could any story get crazier than what I have just been through? I mean, it was crazy. 4 spoiler alerts even before moving in. It was already a bad sign for me that I needed not to move in anymore. Like, I needed to just leave and quit that building no matter what. And that was exactly what I did. So after all these messages, I decided to take it legally by inviting my legal counsel. And let me just give you guys more of the gist by playing this audio so that you can listen to the conversation we had to all this.
What we will do now is to give her 45,000. But Pastor, you have to cover the money back because I need to call him.
Okay.
Pastor, this lady don't come here now. We are trying to settle the matter. The money for our agents say we want to collect it, but I don't know how that one. How do we feel? How do I'm just saying that. You understand? You're in church. Now let me see you later. I'll talk to you. So go ahead. What you do? You send me out 700,000 to you. You understand? But the way I just pass on the wrong, no they church you.
Paudia, member or leader, my foot. Paudia, member or leader, my foot. It's about time we wake up as Africans, especially Africans. There is something wrong with our review policies when it comes to refund policies. Like, I've had this problem countless of times with service professionals that I'm wondering, where is our conscience? Where is our accountability process? What is wrong with us? We seriously need a change, and I'm very, very happy I was able to fight this battle to the finish.
So what you do? You send me out 700,000 to you. You understand? But the way I just pass on the wrong, no they church you. So I will do it for you, don't worry.
Okay. I will not accept 100,000. So because I believe in fighting the good fight, I could not settle for less. I needed my money in full, the full rent, the full payment, and even a 50,000 naira inconvenience compensation for the stress I went through. I wrote it in my legal letter, and I wanted to make sure that it was done. And it was so exciting that I got that balance of 180,000 after I served him a letter. Like, I am so happy. Change can happen.
End of flashback.
Finally, guys. Finally, guys. I got a house. Hallelujah, somebody. I mean, I didn't buy a house. So I did not buy a house. This is a gentle disclaimer. I am only celebrating, like celebrating for real, my ability to do a lazy house hunt and to win. Like, I got exactly what I wanted. Within my budget. And it is a miracle. How did I do this magic? How did I end up, getting exactly what I wanted? Now, I want you to know something. There's something called the law of attraction. I don't know how much you believe this or how much you know about it, but it works like rocket science. Just walk down to exactly where you'd want to stay. If it's Banana Island, drive down there. Whatever, just go over to that place, that location, that exact place, that kind of place you'd want to live in. that you want to have a house in, you want to, see yourself living in, visit that place, move around, drive around. It's just that simple. So drive down there, walk down there. Don't tell anybody to do it for you. I mean, this is secret number one. Just drive down there and look around. And of course, talk to somebody that lives there. Ask questions. Something will definitely pop up if you move down there with a positive mindset. If you're very, 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 very optimistic, you will get, I am not joking, I'm not missing my words. You will get a positive feedback that will blow your mind. Try it works. So that was secret number one. Secret number two, when you have a problem, you talk to people. Like, pick up your phone. I mean, talk to somebody. So a friend of 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 a friend that you know might just be the solution you're looking for. So just pick up your phone and give them a call. The truth is that you might call a friend, you might go and visit that place, but you probably might not have, you might even pray, but you might not have the money to pay. Woo! And this is the part I'm going to tell you. This is just one advice I'm going to give you. I wish I knew this part of the story about house hunt, and it is that you should learn how to be very flexible about your budget. Because the truth is that when you're too strict about your budget, you miss out on a lot of opportunities to get something really, really nice. I wish I was a bit flexible. I would have gotten something really, really better than what I got. I eventually actually had to be flexible about my budget, because the truth is that to get something decent, you're going to spend some kind of some good money. That's the truth. And this part is where I actually have to beg. Like, I need to put my knees on the floor and beg all property owners in Lagos and in Nigeria, please help us make this house rents affordable. It is so crazy to be able to work, live, and pay rent. Please have some empathy. Have some empathy. Have some empathy. God has done it for you. God that did it for you will do it for us, but please don't kill us before that time comes, because the house rents are crazy. I mean, I officially moved in April 1st. I'm doing this video exactly a month after I moved in, just to be able to, know how comfortable I am here. And the truth is, barely 2 weeks I moved in, I got a letter that the house rent has been increased by about 15% increase. Like, why are you guys like this? Why? You want us to die, Abby, before our time? Big bills. It as well. So, I mean, tell me guys, what has your experience been with when it comes to house hunts in Lagos? Like, my experiences has been, I'm grateful because I didn't go through that stress. I actually had a lazy house hunt experience, and I'm so grateful that I actually got something a bit decent, and I mean, let me know what your thoughts are about house hunts in Lagos. How can we improve this way of life? What can be done about it? What has been your experience? Share with me in the comment section, and don't forget to like this video and show some love to your homegirl. I'm just your homegirl. So this channel is brand new, and I mean, I'm trying to build a community here. So if you're interested in videos that talk about personalities, performance, and of course entrepreneurship, and living a purposeful life, I mean, I'm your girl. So don't touch that dial. Let's just keep staying it. So subscribe to this channel, and I'm gonna see you all in my next video. And guess what? I was also give you guys a house tour, right? But honestly, right now, there's still so much to do that I'm very scared to show you what this house looks like yet. It's still unfinished. There's so many things. It's so expensive to pay for house rent, to do renovations, I mean, gosh, things are crazy. So I'm out of here, guys, but hey, I'm still partying.